The following content is not suitable for children, TERFs, Randian objectivists, or members of the Westboro Baptist Church. Welcome! I'm Model V, and this is why you shouldn't play Bioshock. Part 2! I haven't decided what to title this one, so we'll find out. Anyway, let's listen to Atlas speak.
Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Alrighty then. Now let's listen to this frickin' PDA announcement.
What's the matter, Mary?
PSA.
You
I don't feel so great. I'm dizzy, I'm nauseous, and sometimes I'm even seeing things that aren't there.
That's just the plasmid blues, Mary. You just need to slow down a bit on the splicing. Before you know it, you'll be as right as rain. Remember, a smart splicer is a happy splicer.
So that is why we're hallucinating. Because of plasmid things. They explain it more. This is actually different every time it announces, and I'm going to get interrupted a lot by this stupid announcement thing. So this is our first introduction to... Oh wait, I can't hack this thing. This thing is our first introduction to hacking. Now I'm not going to hack it yet, because it's going to make just so much noise, and it's going to like interrupt my train of thought until it dies. So that's not very fun. It has been a while since I recorded the first episode. In fact, it's been about a month. And I'm hoping to put these out at least once a week, because that is what you do when you make weekly video content on YouTube or Rumble or wherever it is, wherever you end up seeing this, because I'm uploading it to a few different places because reasons. But making this project has made me... I was aware of this concept before. Actually, I am going to just stare at this section right here, so I don't have to cut this too much, and so it doesn't look too weird for you guys. So forgive the boring opening. I won't talk as much as I did last time. But there's a concept when you're making any sort of media, whether it's a game or a video, that you just have to release what you have because you have a deadline. And a lot of Bioshock's problems pretty much come down to this. Take, for example, plasmids and weapons. To switch from my gun to the plasmids, you press the right mouse button. Why? Because I'm sure at some point this was on a completely different button, and they were like, "That's too clunky. Aiming really isn't that important in this game, so we don't really have a use for the right mouse button. Let's just have that be the plasmid swapping button." And eventually, I'm sure someone realized, because you definitely realize it when you play this game, that why do I then need to left click to fire my plasmid? Why do I need to do this? Why can't I just press right click and it fires? Because that would be much smoother and easier. And that is how it is in Bioshock 2. And I know, actually I don't know, but you know what I mean. Someone at the team knew this was a problem. But the fact of the matter is, they had no way to implement that with the resources they had at that point in the game. Because when you're holding... With the pistol, it's less obvious, because it only uses one hand. But with the Tommy gun, as we're going to get shortly, you will see that, you use both hands to hold the Tommy gun. The other hand can't be displayed, and that messes with all of the art assets that they've done previously. So they could have made entirely new art assets and weapons and all of that stuff to make that part of the game smoother, or they could just do what they could with what they had at the time, and ship the game on the deadline and have it actually come out. And that is a very similar thing to what I've experienced with making these videos. The first episode was not great. My editing was pretty good for an amateur, but still, it could have been a lot better. The commentary could have been better. Everything could have been better. But I could have spent, forever, trying to get the first video to be absolutely perfect, or I could just do what I can with what I have. And this project has made me gain a lot of respect for people in these types of creative fields. Like, not to say I didn't respect them before and wasn't aware of this issue, but I've become more aware of it now. Anyway. What do I want to talk about? And that is my analysis of this stupid plasma control system.
It's not safe. You heard? Axis bandits are everywhere.
Hold on, Secretary. Remember what Andrew Ryan says. If you do that, the bandits win. Take your family to Fort Frolic and Arcadia. Go out and shine.
Is this?
The Rapture way of life.
No, that was the one in the other cut. This isn't my first take. This is the one you see is never my first take. I'm not that good. Let's listen to this stupid recording. Wee.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
Anyway, vending machines. You get
Welcome to the circus of value.
you get to buy stuff in this game. The scarcity system and scavenging and whatnot is something that many games have tried to do. I think Bioshock is one of the better series at actually pulling it off. I have a great history with the Fallout games, and they fail at this entire system by just making everything just too common. We will see how well my memory holds true as to Bioshock's ability to hold up, because I haven't played a full playthrough of Bioshock in quite some time. I remember it being pretty good, mainly because, you see this electric bucket. There are 3 different types of ammo for every weapon. There's a common ammo, a rare ammo, and a crafting ammo. And, alright, you will see. I've been trying to get my thoughts out like 4 different times, but there are different types of ammo. And scarcity is done pretty well in this game, and pretty poorly in many other, even newer games. They just give you way too much stuff. But even this game can end up giving you still too much supply, but there is a limit to carrying capacity. I can't carry unlimited ammo. I just can't. I have a maximum amount of pistol rounds and Eve hypos and everything, which also helps with mitigation. Other games that have some sort of carry weight limitation to them, like for example the Fallout series, or many Bethesda games, really like the carry weight is just an excuse to make you have to take more trips, as opposed to a real hard limit. Anyway, this is the hacking minigame. I'm going to show you this once, and then never again, because there's not much to talk about here, unless I happen to be talking while hacking, and I don't want to cut that part of it out, because it fills space in the recording, because I don't want to have sections where it's just me staring at a screen all the time, or staring at just a wall, so you don't notice all the cuts that I'm making. Whee! Get up here, Jimbo.
Standards, even in troubled times. You want more trouble? Keep away from my
Oh.
Oh, where are you going?
Oh shit. I keep forgetting how to heal in this game. Pull the glowy button!
Security alert is in progress. As access is limited to the time being, we appreciate your patience.
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect him to hand it to you out of milk and human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human.
Finally! A gun! I get to talk about it! I get to finally compare the other weapons. Ah. This is the machine gun. It is a weird gun. Let's summon some enemies so I can actually use it. Oh crap! They can shoot through that glass. Jeez, that's a lot of enemies. Oh! Oh! Thanks, Timmy, or Bobby, or wherever the fuck you are. I wish you'd go away. Because you make way too much noise. So yeah, it's just a simple submachine gun. It is not very precise. In fact, I don't even believe it applies headshot damage. I think that is unique to the pistol and another weapon. Stop interrupting me! Unfortunately, they're just gonna keep spawning, so I have to keep moving and keep talking. Whee!
Ryan and Adam. Adam and Ryan. All those years of study, and was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we blinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
The parasite hates three things: free markets, free will, and free men.
Oh, I have just so much to unpack there. I'll finish talking about the gun first. So this weapon and the pistol both have the same varieties of ammo types. There's regular, armor piercing, and hollow point, anti-personnel, whatever. It's the same thing. The problem, the difference is which one is the rare ammo and which one is the crafted ammo are swapped. And this causes a lot of weird things. The pistol is an incredibly good weapon in the early game, as you've seen. I even switched it during the demo with the Thompson, because a headshot just tends to kill splicers. Either one headshot or two headshots. And that means you can take down enemies very, very quickly and save yourself a lot of return damage.
You promised me pretty, Simon. You promised me pretty. Now look at me. Look at me.
Fun. The machine gun, on the other hand, does not kill stuff very quickly, but it still manages to have a lot of DPS, so it's good against larger enemies. And I forget exactly how the special ammo worked, but I do remember I do remember the machine gun tends to have I don't remember. We'll find out later. Let's talk about Steinman. So Steinman is a freaking madman. Absolute unit. Wait, no, that's not how that slang works. Oh no, I've shared that I don't know what words mean. Oh no, people know I live under a rock. Steinman is a really fun character, and I really like this level in particular because this is the one after it, are the two that were plasmids and genetic engineering. really come out in the story. Because, like I said, they don't really do much. I have to. Oh right, I'm not gonna. Yeah, fine.
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find him? Just follow the blood.
Yeah. Can I even read this? Above all, do no harm. Steinman. But as you can see, pretty freaking crazy. Oh, so much blood. Let's listen to more of his stuff.
Adam presents new problems for the professional. As your tools improve, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take off a wart or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then. When we took what we got, but with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
All them machines will short out right and proper if you hit them with electrovolt.
Jeez, I just want to talk about ethics, damn it. Stop interrupting me with gunfire. Steinman does make a legitimate point in regards to the higher standards that Adam allows. In the realm... See, this is why shooters and a lot of talking don't mix. Whew. It's very loud. Steinman does raise a point. The standards of cosmetic medical care are pretty much just whatever the patient wants. Because it is a, I forget the term, but I should know this. It is an opt-in medical procedure. It is not necessary. Why did I just smoke a cigarette? It is not a necessary medical procedure. People get plastic surgery because they want to look nicer. What nicer is depends entirely is entirely subjective. So the requirements to keep improving your medical practices as your equipment improves does apply to pretty much anything but that. This is very similar to an example is the game design concept of 2D versus 3D. Just because you have the technology to do a certain thing doesn't mean that technology is necessarily better when it comes to a subjective media or service. That's pretty much one of the few things that apply to both plastic surgery and video games. So I'm gonna kill this person so they don't interrupt me. I keep pressing Control when I mean to press F to heal.
I am beautiful, yes. Look at me. What could I do to make my features finer? With Adam and my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
I don't know, man. Do you start murdering people and leaving and writing messages and cryptic messages in blood? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'll be better next time. Please?
Generally, skill is what stops you. It's certainly what stops me from making better videos. I can imagine all kinds of awesome things. That doesn't mean I have the capability of actually achieving them. I guess it's the your reach exceeds your grasp kind of concept. Anyway, this is the first real level of Bioshock. I guess I should have mentioned that at the start. Wow, I'm bad at planning. But it's very sprawly. And there's a lot of things to do. And I don't have a little arrow up your head that tells you where to go, because I don't like playing games that way. But I'll open up the map. Oh god, I forgot how terrible the map is. Oh, Metroid Prime, you've spoiled me. You've spoiled me so bad for 3D maps. I don't know how to parse any of this. Oh, it's so horrible. I forgot how bad the maps are. I don't... What? Okay, I guess this is like top floor of this area. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at that because that's just painful. Hi, it's me, post-commentary Model V. I had to end the video here because this one ran way too long because of bad planning, because I don't have a video timer. This has been the second episode of Why You Shouldn't Play Bioshock. I'm Model V. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like or dislike the video, and tell me how I offended you in the comments and what should happen to me because of it. I'll see you next time.